Getting started in Project Zomboid can be challenging because many aspects of the game aren't immediately intuitive. That's why today we're sharing 10 potent tips aimed at beginners who want to enhance their chances of survival. This video is the third installment in our tips and tricks series. If you haven't already watched the previous videos, be sure to check them out and subscribe to the channel for more Project Zomboid guides. Number 1. Occupations. Selecting your occupation is one of the initial and most impactful decisions in the game, as it permanently shapes your gameplay. For beginners, I recommend starting as either a fire officer or a burglar. And here is why. The fire officer occupation offers extra fitness, strength, and a significant axe proficiency. This combination allows you to engage in longer fights, carry heavy loads, and deal more damage with axes. It is especially valuable if you're new to Project Zomboid and still mastering the management of exertion and Moddles. On the other hand, the burglar profession grants a remarkable 2 extra skill points in light-footed and also grants nimble and sneaking. This option is ideal if you're not yet comfortable with combat and prefer a stealthy approach to dealing with zombies. Additionally, the burglar can hotwire cars right from the start, eliminating the need for keys, making this occupation well worth the 6-point investment. Number 2. Best negative traits. Certain negative traits in Project Zomboid stand out as manageable with minimal impact. This list doesn't aim to provide complete character builds, but rather highlights negative traits that can be effectively controlled to minimize their consequences. These traits include thin-skinned, slow healer, prone to illness, weak stomach, smoker, slow reader, and short-sighted. For thin-skinned and slow healer, the key is to avoid injury altogether. Strive to prevent physical harm from zombies and other sources, a skill that becomes increasingly easier with combat experience. To handle prone to illness and weak stomach, prioritize not catching a cold and abstain from consuming rotten or poisonous food. Slow reader can be resolved by speeding up time while reading. The smoker trait can be entirely offset by occasionally indulging in a cigarette readily found in gas stations and on zombie corpses. Lastly, short-sighted can be nullified by wearing glasses, though its impact is barely noticeable, effectively granting your character 2 additional free points. Number 3. Choosing your town. If you're struggling to survive, consider spawning in Riverside or Rosewood. These towns boost lower zombie populations and are easier to navigate and survive in when compared to the more challenging environments of Moldro and West Point. As you gain confidence in your zombie combat skills, you can venture into the latter towns. In case you're unsure about where to establish your base in each of these towns, I have put together a comprehensive guide for each location. This guide will help you select the best locations tailored to your playstyle in each town. Number 4. Securing your base. Many players tend to begin by securing windows and building fences immediately, but this can be risky because zombies are programmed to target player-built structures. The safer approach is to start by covering all your windows and doors with sheets or curtains, rendering yourself invisible to zombies. If they can't see you, they won't attack you, and you'll be relatively safe. Alternatively, consider utilizing second stories to serve as your base. Second stories offer both defensibility and concealment against zombies. Don't forget to place sheet ropes on all the windows in your second story, creating escape options in case of a zombie onslaught. With several sheet ropes, you'll significantly improve your chances of survival. Number 5. Watch Life and Living. Life and Living comes at 6 AM, 12 PM, and 6 PM during the first 9 days, offering substantial boosts in carpentry, cooking, farming, foraging, trapping, and fishing skills, all crucial for extended playthroughs. The key to maximize your progress is to plan ahead your days, ensuring you are at your base during these hours to catch the skill boosting show. As you loot or combat zombies in the initial days, keep a close eye on the time to make the most of these valuable opportunities for skill development. Number 6. Avoid eating canned food. At the start of your journey, you'll come across plenty of perishable food items. House refrigerators, restaurants, bakeries, and supermarkets are filled with all kinds of edibles. These items begin with a fresh label, but will gradually spoil over time, typically taking around 10 in-game days to turn rotten. To optimize your survival, it is wise to consume these items while they are fresh, preserving your valuable canned food. Canned food doesn't spoil and becomes crucial in later stages of the game, so make the most of your perishables while they are still good. Number 7. Don't use weapons. When you've successfully knocked a zombie into the ground, avoid using melee weapons for the final blow. Opt to finish the zombie off by stomping it with your feet simply by pressing the space bar. This strategy helps extend the durability of your weapon, ensuring it lasts longer in the challenging world of Project Zomboid. Similarly, refrain from using blunt weapons to kill a zombie if you intend to salvage their clothing, as it is more likely to get torn apart in the process. Number 8. Lose your tail. If you find yourself leading a horde of zombies, don't panic. Seek refuge inside a house. Close the door behind you and exit throughout the back door as quietly as possible. This will break line of sight with the zombies, allowing you to escape without drawing their attention. Number 9. Door flashing. Zombies can lurk in unexpected places, so to avoid being ambushed, remember to always door flash when looting and exploring unfamiliar places. This provides you with valuable time to assess the situation, plan your strategy, and prevent any unpleasant surprises. Number 10. Moddles. 3 primary Moddles deserve your close attention. Tired, exhausted, and over-encumbered. Exhaustion sets in after physically demanding activities like running or fighting. Over-encumbered emerges when your inventory is burdened with a heavy load. Tired appears after prolonged physical strain, consuming alcohol, taking sleeping pills, or a hard day's work. These Moddles can gradually reduce your melee weapon effectiveness against zombies, and if left unattended, can become life-threatening when stacked. When you notice them piling up, it is a good idea to take a break. To combat exhaustion, rest occasionally to recharge your energy. Manage over-encumbered status by organizing your inventory and carrying only essential items. For tired, consider consuming vitamins, coffee, or tea bags to perk up and stay alert. And there you have it, folks, my top picks for beginner level tips and tricks in Project Zomboid. Do you know other tips for survival? Share them in the comments below. And if you want to watch the rest of the series, be sure to hit that subscribe button and join our amazing community. And as always, happy surviving! Bye bye!